This video is a portion of a much longer talk that I plan to give at the University of Colorado at Boulder regarding what free energy is, what energy is, and why free energy is impossible. I will now demonstrate the evidence that shows that free energy is impossible. First, I must define what energy is. Energy is an ability, it is not a thing. It is the capacity of a system to perform work. When energy has transferred from one system to another, work has occurred. That is how work is defined, the transfer of energy from one system to another. I must stress that it is the transfer of energy from one system to another that performs work. If a system contains energy that cannot be transferred, it cannot perform work, such as the zero-point field. It is a popular belief that energy is a thing, something that could be carried around, or something that permeates the universe. This, of course, is not true. Energy is an ability, it is not a thing. The amount of work that a system can perform potentially is easily calculated. We need to know the mass that is being accelerated by the system, how fast it is being accelerated, and the distance over which it is being accelerated. Note that if a mass is moving but it is not accelerating or decelerating, it is not performing work and energy is not being transferred. Another aside, a lot of people spend a lot of money buying devices to improve their car's fuel economy when all they need to do is slow down. Now that I've talked about what energy is, I need to talk about what free energy is. I define free energy as the ability of a system to perform more work than it can perform. Believers in free energy, of course, will not define the term that way. However, that is what they are claiming. The more common definition of the term free energy is the ability of a system to transfer outside of itself more energy than it contains and or takes in. This, of course, violates the laws of thermodynamics. Since it is impossible for a system to perform more work than it can perform, free energy is a logical and mathematical impossibility. It is not merely an issue of being very clever. It is not possible. No matter how smart you are, you cannot violate the laws that govern the universe. Most believers in free energy believe that it is merely a problem that engineering can solve. This is false. Which finally brings us to permanent magnets, which is the true believer's best hope in free energy. Any point charge caught in an electromagnetic field, such as coming from a permanent magnet, will immediately go to its lowest energy state. A collection of point charges, such as found in a ferromagnetic mass or even a paramagnetic mass, requires a source of energy to move into the electromagnetic field. Once it is caught in that electromagnetic field, it immediately goes to its lowest energy point. It requires an additional source of energy to move that mass into a higher energy state, always without exception. None of the devices that the inventors claim use permanent magnets to produce free energy work. Of course, that doesn't stop them from selling business opportunities and investment opportunities and shares in their businesses. A lot of these devices share common traits. One that I've noticed again and again and again, I thought I should mention. A lot of them have power cords. Not only power cords for city grid power, but also batteries. Some of them are even wound up by hand. I ask you, why does a free energy device need a power cord?